Welcome to English Practice Every Day. Today, we will learn multiple meanings of the word subject. We will master this word by using simple sentences to understand all meanings. Let's start. Please speak out loud with me. Word subject as a noun means 1. A particular field or discipline of study. She is a professor in the subject of psychology. The subject of computer science is constantly evolving. Mathematics is a challenging subject for many students. Second meaning of subject as a noun is the main idea or theme of a discussion, book, film, or piece of art. The novel explores the subject of love and loss in great depth. The film's subject matter is a sensitive portrayal of mental health issues. The subject of today's lecture is the impact of climate change on wildlife. Third meaning of subject as a noun is a person who is under the control, rule, or authority of someone else. The king's subjects were expected to obey his orders without question. As a teacher, it's important to treat your students as respected subjects. The citizens of the country were loyal subjects of their elected government. Fourth meaning of subject as a noun is, in grammar or linguistics, the noun or pronoun that performs the action or is described by the predicate in a sentence. In the sentence, she runs fast, she is the subject. They is the subject of the sentence, they are going to the beach. The subject pronoun I should be used when speaking about yourself. Fifth meaning of the word subject as noun is, in photography or painting, the individual or group of individuals depicted in a work of visual art. The subject of the sculpture is a family of deer in a forest. In this photograph, the subject is a bustling city street at night. The artist captured the subject's emotions beautifully in the portrait. Word subject as verb means 1. To expose or make vulnerable. To expose or make vulnerable. Or in other words, to cause someone or something to undergo a particular experience or condition, often negative. The new tax law will subject high-income earners to higher taxes. The interrogation subjected the suspect to intense questioning for hours. The pandemic subjected healthcare systems around the world to immense pressure. Second meaning of subject as verb is to cause someone or something to experience a particular state or condition. The harsh criticism subjected Mary to emotional distress. The diet plan subjects individuals to strict calorie restrictions. The new medication may subject the patient to drowsiness as a side effect. Third meaning of the word subject as verb is to place oneself or something under the authority or control of another. The rebels refused to subject themselves to the oppressive regime. The conquered nation was subjected to the rule of the invading army. The company decided to subject its products to rigorous quality testing. Fourth meaning of the word subject as verb is to focus on or explore a particular topic or theme. The class will subject the works of Shakespeare and their cultural impact. The research paper will subject the effects of climate change on coastal ecosystems. The seminar will subject the historical significance of the Declaration of Independence. Fifth meaning of the word subject as verb is to put someone or something through a process of examination or experimentation. Scientists subjected the new drug to extensive clinical trials. The researchers subjected the participants to various psychological tests. The engineers subjected the prototype to stress testing to assess its durability. Word subject as an adjective means 1. Dependent or subordinate, or in other words, referring to something that is under the authority, control, or influence of something else. The subject nation had limited autonomy under colonial rule. The artist's work was subject to the approval of the gallery owner. She felt like a subject employee with little say in company decisions. Second meaning of word subject as adjective is exposed or vulnerable. In other words, describing something that is likely to be affected or impacted by a particular condition or circumstance. These plants are subject to wilting if not watered regularly. The coastal town is subject to frequent hurricanes and flooding. The wooden structure is subject to decay if not properly maintained. Third meaning of word subject as adjective is based on personal feelings or opinions, referring to something that is influenced by personal beliefs or feelings rather than objective criteria. The judge's ruling appeared to be somewhat subjective in nature. His praise for the movie was entirely subjective. Others had different opinions. The decision was subject to her personal preference rather than company policy. Fourth meaning of word subject as adjective is open to discussion or debate, describing a topic or issue that can be discussed or debated. The project's timeline is subject to negotiations with the client. The controversial topic is subject to ongoing debate among experts. The terms of the contract are subject to revision during the negotiation phase. Fifth meaning of the word subject as adjective is affected by a condition or state, referring to something that is characterized or influenced by a particular condition or state. Employees are subject to annual performance evaluations. The patient's condition remained stable, but he was still subject to pain. The report was subject to confidentiality restrictions and could not be shared. That's all for today's vocabulary practice session. Please go through this video again and master this word subject with all the meanings. Bye for now.